Welcome everyone to Corpse Party, Blood Covered, Repeated Fear. The 2021 version, the newest version that there is. My name is Tran Lee. I'm your host for tonight, and yeah, this game has a special place in my heart. Because give me a second. Because this game is actually the game that brought me into content creation. So it has an amazing and special place in my heart. My Discord server is named after Heavenly Host Elementary, and I started streaming with games like Valorant um, and League of Legends, but like nobody really found me, nobody really watched me, and I was about to give up, to be honest. And then a friend suggested to me to play Corpse Party, and the opening just wants to keep playing. We're definitely gonna play the opening, just after my intro, basically. So a friend of mine suggested that I play this game, and I played this, and with this game, I actually became affiliate. So it has a special place in my heart. This is my first time playing the newest version, the 2021 version, and my aim for this run, for this video series, is to play this game and find all endings and finish all extra chapters. So I only know like how the game normally ends, and I know like 3 extra chapters or something. This game apparently has like 17 or something extra chapters, so I really want to find all of them, and that is going to be the aim for this run. I'm still a bit sick, so I'm gonna be slow. I'm gonna use my mute button a lot to mute myself when I have to cough. And yeah, let's watch the. Yeah, there you go. No, yeah, let's watch the opening before we start with chapter 1, and let's see how much we can get done in like 30 minutes. I want like each episode to be around 30 minutes. So yeah, let's see if we can get like all bad endings today, or if we have to like do a cut in between. But yeah. Corpse Party. That's what I imagine. Like kind of like Resident Evil, you know, but like with Corpse Party. All right, so we're gonna play the first chapter. As you can see, I already played it, but I haven't finished this game at all. Yeah, so let us start anew. View the chapter 1 open. Yes. Such is my pride and joy. She'd do anything for me. I don't think she even recognizes me anymore. But I still love her with all my heart. It was a rainy evening after school, just like this one. Running down the stairs, the kindly teacher lost her footing. She stumbled, and she fell, and she died. We've all heard the stories, no? Before Kisaragi Academy was built here, there was another school on this property. Heavenly House Elementary School it was called. Such a horrible thing to happen. The principal was completely devastated. He cared for the school almost as if it were his own child, you see. But one thing led to another after the incident, and ultimately, a decision was reached. The school was to be shut down. The principal was so stricken with grief over losing his precious child that on the day of its closure, he climbed up to its roof and threw himself to his death. Or so the story goes. People thought Heavenly House was cursed, you see. This was just the latest of many deaths to occur there. That's why it was torn down. However, they say the teacher who fell down the stairs still has no idea she's dead, even to this very day. And on rainy evenings like this, after our school days come to an end, some claim she roams these darkened hallways, still believing them to be her own. In fact, it's almost time for her to make her rounds, just after 7 o'clock. That's when she appears, always accompanied by a sudden blackout that leaves the entire building dark as night. Knock knock, you'll hear from the blackness, followed by the sound of the classroom door slowly sliding open. As her pale white face cuts through the stillness, her soft voice always echoes the same question. Is anyone still here? And then... It's a blackout! Satoshi, pull yourself together. Don't scare us like that. But it was scary. I don't like this. This shouldn't be happening.
手が込んでるな、篠崎。
Not bad, Shinozaki. You had me going there for a minute. It wasn't me. I've been standing right here the whole time. This is a real blackout. Does anyone else hear that?
音楽室の方か。
Sounds like it's coming from the music room. Dot exclamation mark. No way. First the blackout and now the door. What the hell is wrong with you, Satoshi? Get a hold of yourself. Get off me, that's my chest.
すまん、見えなくて。
Sorry, I couldn't see where I was grabbing. Dot exclamation mark.
だからこんな時間まで残って階段なんて嫌だったんだ。
I told you it was a bad idea to stay here so late and tell ghost stories.
おい、サトシ。開けてきてくれ。
Hey, Satoshi, when you gonna get the door?
は？
What?
上司みんなブルってるぞ。
The
かわい
girls are
そう
all
だろ。
trembling in fear. Doesn't it just break your heart to see them like
お
that?
前が行けよ。
So why don't you get the door?
俺はかわいそうだと思う。
Well, it doesn't break my heart.
お前な。
That's cold, man. Dot. Shiver, shiver. Shiver, dot, shiver. Shiver. Dot. 27th of October, Culture Festival in full swing. Let's sell us some red bean soup like there's no tomorrow. Deidura, Nomuru, and Takayanagi. Is there anything else here? The shelves are filled to overflowing with teaching implements. Atop the highest pile, like a keystone, sits the remote control for the overhead projector. Can I just leave? But yeah, as you probably realized, this is not a no commentary playthrough. I am going to be reading aloud parts of the conversation. The knocking is coming from the door at the front of the room. Is anyone still here? Go home, children. Yeah. Did I scare you?
ゆい先生。
Miss Yui? Hey, I teach. Shinozaki. Alright. I'd call that a rousing success. Man, we've been had. Your timing couldn't have been more perfect.
だてにこの学校の OG じゃないからね。この七不思議については私も詳しいんだよ。
I wasn't a student here too long ago myself, so when it comes to the 7 wonders of Kisaragi High, I'm pretty well versed.
サトシ。
Satoshi.
持田くん、しげによりもリアクション派かも。
I thought Sheik's reaction was priceless, but yours was on a whole different level altogether, Mochida.
俺もさすがにその引き出しはないな。
That was pretty impressive. I could never hope to compete with that.
いつも持田くんが一番反応してくれるから。
Mochida's always got the best reactions. I just love it when my scares are so thoroughly effective. It's simply delicious.
ホラーマニアの委員長なんて聞いたことないよ。
Whoever heard of his class representative with such a sadistic streak anyway?
ごめんね、持田くん。でもちょっとキュンとしちゃった。
Sorry about that, Mochida, but I can't deny your reaction was pretty amusing.
あ、それより 可愛いお客さんが来てるわよ。
All pranking aside, though, I ran into a rather adorable individual in the hall who's come to see you.
え
Huh?
ほら、そんなところにいないで。こっちにいらっしゃい。
What are you standing around out there for? Come on in. He's right here.
失礼します。
Hello, everybody.
ゆかどうしたんだ
Yuka,
お前
what are you doing here?
お兄ちゃん。
Big brother.
持田くんが傘を忘れているからってわざわざ届けに来てくれたみたいよ。
It seems Machida forgot his umbrella this morning, so little Yuka here has come all this way to deliver it.
そうなんだすまないなゆか
Oh yeah, I guess I did. Sorry about that, Yuka. Thanks.
その子、中等部の子？
Is she from the junior high?
はじめまして。お兄ちゃんがいつも
Nice to meet you. My brother's always like this.
お世話になってます。
Always really kind, I mean.
かわいい。
Aww.
サトシにこんな可愛い妹がいるとは知らなかったわ。
I had no idea you had such a cute little sister, Satoshi.
あれそうだっけ
Really? I never told you.
聞いてないわよ。
You never said a word.
お兄ちゃんのことが大好きなんだよな。
You sure do love your big brother, don't ya? Yeah, I sure do.
おう。
Oh.
岸沼とは面識あるんだね。
Hmm? Seems like she's met Kishinuma before.
ナオミ、ライバル出現だね。
Hey, Naomi. Looks like you've got yourself a rival, huh?
何言ってるのかな。
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
この口、この口。
I swear, this mouth of yours says the craziest things.
はいはい。みんな、もう7時回ってるわよ。帰る準備しなさい。
Alright, everybody, it's past 7. Isn't it about time you all get ready to head home? Oh,
おしりこ屋の片付けはまだ帰りたくない。
do we have to? Shouldn't we clean up all the Red Bean Cafe stuff first? It would be a shame to leave so soon.
このまま明日も文化祭やれそうだよな。
Yeah, with the classroom like this, it almost seems like we could hold another culture festival tomorrow.
篠崎さん、私が来る前に片付け終わらせておくって約束
Isn't
だっ
that
たで
what
しょ
you were supposed to be doing here in the first place? You promised me this room would be ready but to go by the time I got here, as I recall.
もう遅いから明日早く来てやりなさい。
Well, it's getting late. How about you leave it for now and come in early tomorrow?
はーい。
Yes, ma'am.
それじゃあ、鈴本さんもよろし
Suzumoto,
いけど、
I know how hard it is to say goodbye,
向こうに行っても元気でね。
but I wish you the best of luck at your new school. I know you'll do just fine. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Thanks.
すずめちゃん、いなくなると寂しいな。
Won't be the same around here without you, Suzume.
鈴本さんならすぐ友達できるよ。絶対。
I know you, Suzumoto. You'll make new friends in no time flat. I'm sure of it.
引っ越しって言ってもそう遠くないしさ。冬休みにはみんなで遊びに行くからさ。
And it's not like you're moving that far away. Come winter break, we'll all make sure to come visit.
そうだよ。すぐまた会えるよ。
Yeah, totally.
私たちずっと
Don't look so glum. We'll see you again real soon. We're friends forever after all.
みんな。
You guys.
お兄ちゃん、お姉さん、転校しちゃうの？
Hey, brother. Is that girl transferring to a new school or something?
ああ
Yeah.
今日の文化祭が
Today's culture festival was her last day.
うん
Aww.
みんな。ありがとう。
Thank you so much. All of you.
私、みんなと会えて
I'm so
本当
grateful
によかった。
to have you as friends.
みんなのことずっと忘
You all have a special place in my heart, and you always will. ... I don't know. I don't know how to make a sniffle sound. Like sobbing, that's like, yeah, sure, but like, what's sniffle? Oh, Suzume, take care out there.
私はいつまでも見守ってるからね。そーっと、そーっと。
I just love Seiko. Like the character already is like so fun to like just to make after the noises that she makes. Like the I'll always be watching over you from above.
Seiko? Seiko?
Seiko. Earth to Seiko? My spirit will guide your path.
それ死んでるし。
マユ、ほら、笑顔だ。
Mayu, come on. Let's see that smile of yours.
みんなで撮って。
Okay, but how about we get everyone in the shot? Oh yeah, I totally want in.
俺も。
Me too.
俺も。
Me three. Me four. Hehe.
お兄ちゃん、
Big brother.
とっても素敵な人たちだね。
Your friends are really great, you know?
だろ
They sure are.
ちょうだいちょうだい。
gimme, gimme. I want to see.
森重、携帯に送って。
Send it to my phone, would you, Murashiga?
ああ、今みんなに転送する。
Of course. I'll send it to all of you right now.
先生、あのね、帰る前に一つお願いがあるの。
Hey, Teach, before we head back, there's something I'd like to do with everyone. Hmm?
お別れの前にこれやっていい？幸
Since
せの幸子さん。
since we're losing one of our own, do you mind if we try it? It's called Sachiko Ever After.
何それ？また変な紙人形。
Who's Sachiko? And what's with the paper doll? Is this another one of your occult things?
これね、
Yeah,
本当に載
kind
ってた
of.
おまじないなんだけど、
This is, well,
これをやるとね、
it's a charm that I found on the internet. Never do charms that you find on the internet. That is a recipe for disaster, guys. Like, if you ever find a charm on the internet, like how do you think like the Bloody Mary thing started? You know, like look into the mirror and say Bloody Mary fries. Like, that's probably like an internet thing as well.
その場にいたみんながずっと離れずに、
If we do it right, then all of us will be together
いつ
forever.
までも友達でいられるんだって。
Or we'll always be friends anyway. That's the gist of it.
おまじない？
Oh, it's a charm?
お
Yep,
まじない。
it's a magical, mystical charm.
わあ、やりたい。
Awesome, I totally want to do it.
鈴本さん、おまじないとか占いとか好きだものね。
I think Shinozaki had her a charm. That girl is totally bonkers for that kind of stuff. Guess it can't hurt.
みんないい？
Is everyone okay with this?
は
Yeah,
ウィース。
you bet.
森重くんもいい？
Morishiga, you too?
あ、
Yes.
ーい。準備完了。
Alright, we're ready to go.
じゃあ、みんなでこの紙の幸子さん人形を囲んで。
Everybody, gather in a circle around this paper Sachiko
幸
doll.
子さんお願いします。
And in your head,
心の中で。
repeat the words.
そう。
Sachiko, we beg of you. 7, 8,
9回唱えてね。
9. Yeah, repeat it 9 times.
間違ってもいいから、絶対言い直しちゃダメだよ。
Don't worry if you flub it a little. Just make sure you don't stop partway
唱える
through.
回数が 数より多かったり少なかったりする。
You have to say it one time for every person present. No more, no less, or the charm will
な
fail.
あ篠崎、
Shinozaki.
失敗するとどうなるの？
What happens if it fails exactly?
なんかこの人形気味悪いんだけど。
This whole paper doll thing seems a little sketchy to me.
失敗なんて許さないから。
Failure's not an option. Just give it all you got.
わかった。
Okay.
それじゃあ行くよ。みんなも心の中で唱えてね。
Alright, let's get started. Everybody remember the
幸子さん
charm?
お願いします。9回だよ。
Sachiko, we beg of you. 9 times.
せーの。
Ready? Begin.
ちゃんと9回唱えた。
Everybody said it 9 times? Yep.
なあ、
Yeah.
やべ、早く進めてくれねえと。
If we don't get on with it, I'm afraid I'll wind up saying it again.
じゃあみんな手を伸ばして。この幸子さん人形のどこでもいいから掴んで。
Okay, now everybody reach toward the paper doll and grab hold of it. Anywhere you can.
掴んだよ。
Got it, I think.
これでいい？
Like this. Alright, I'm just gonna hide the window so that you can take in these like backgrounds or like pictures. I think this is a neat feature. This wasn't available when you were playing this in the 2010 version, which was released for the PSP, or in the Steam version that was released in 2017. I think this is a neat function. So we're gonna use this anytime there's like a picture like this, like a CG picture.
はい。じゃあ爪を使ってしっかり掴んだら。
Exactly. Now hold on really tight. Dig your nails into it if you have to. Just don't let go.
みんなで引っ張ってちぎっちゃって。せーの。
We're going to pull on it until it rips apart into 9 pieces, okay? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
はい、お疲れ様。みんな、その紙の切れ端を
Nicely done, everyone. Now just make sure you keep that scrap of paper safe.
学生証入れとか定期入れとかに挟んでずっと持っててね。
Slide it in your student ID holder or your wallet. Basically anywhere it won't get lost.
おー、なんか意味あんのか？
Huh. So the paper doll scrap has some sort of meaning to it then.
それを持ってる限り
Yep.
ずーっとみんな
As long as we all have a little piece of Sachiko
友
with
達
us,
で
we'll
繋がって
always be
いられるんだって
connected with one another as
そういう
friends.
おまじないらしいよ。
That's the purpose of this charm.
いいねこれ。
Wow, that's actually pretty cool.
超素敵だね。なくさないようにしなきゃ。
Pretty cool? Try super cool. I'll have to be extra careful not to lose my piece.
篠崎さん、ありがとう。
Thank you,
宝
Shinozaki.
物にするね。
I'll treasure this.
きっとまた会おうね。
No
みん
problem.
なで。
Consider it our promise that we'll all definitely hang out together soon. Definitely.
さあ、じゃあみんな
Well,
帰る準備だよ。
I hate to say it, but I think it's about time we all get packed up and start heading home.
はーい。
Yes, ma'am.
地震。
Huh? An earthquake.
うわ
Ugh.
なんだ、でかいぞおい。
What the hell? This is like holy crap big. Alright, let's just take in the picture, you know? So Naomi and Seiko are on the top. Miss Yu is on the right side. The boys are all standing on the bottom. Yuka is holding her brother Satoshi. And Ayumi and Mayu are like in the process of falling. At least it seems like that. It's really neatly drawn. Big brother,
ユカ捕まってろ
Yuka, take my hand.
みんな落ち着いて。机で頭を守りなさい。
Everyone, stay calm. Get under your desk until it passes.
早く。
Under the desks now. Yeah.
何
What the? No, this can't be
マ
happening.
ジかよおい
Is this for real?
落ちる
Oh god, I'm falling. Big brother. Satoshi.
ナオミ
Naomi. Yeah. Dot. Ouch.
痛い。足が
Oh, my leg.
動くけど捻挫してる。
I can move it, so I guess it's just a sprain.
あれここは
Huh? Where?
家じゃない。
I'm not at home, am I?
嘘。
It can't be. Dot question mark.
暗くてよく見えない。
It's so dark. I can barely see a thing.
これ
Is
学校？
is this the school? Dot exclamation mark. What's going on?
ここどこよ？
What the hell is this place? Alright, so now we can finally play with the characters. We're playing as Naomi Nakashima, as you can see on the top left.
あれはセコ。
Is that Seiko?
セコ。
Seiko!
大変。
This isn't good. Alright, I'm playing on a gamepad, so controls are a bit like with the joystick, it's a bit weird. There's a rusty bucket here. Oh my god. Oof, that really hurt.
足大丈夫かな？
My ankle's in pretty bad shape. That actually surprised me. Heavenly Post. Third student reported missing. Let's do like a newscaster voice, right? One by one, the young students of Heavenly Host Elementary School seem to be disappearing, as now a third student has joined the ranks of the missing. Classmates testified that the 5th grader, Blank, was on her way home from school but got separated from her friends in the hall and hasn't been seen since. Police are investigating the possibility of a serial kidnapping and have assigned countless investigators to the case in hopes of a speedy resolution. However, 10 days have already passed since the first disappearance, giving parents and classmates ample cause for concern. Some sort of official looking printout pinned to the wall. There's a question mark?
それよりセコ。
No time for that now. I've got to check on Seiko.
セコ。
Seiko! Seiko! Say!
息はしてる。
Thank goodness, she's still breathing.
セコ。ねえセコ。
Seiko, come on! Seiko, wake up! Hmm.
あれ、ナオミどったの？
Huh? Naomi, what's up?
どったのじゃないわよ。心配させて。
Don't you what's up me? I thought you were dead.
あ
Huh?
え、
Huh?
ここ
Where?
ここどこ？
Where are we?
何これ
What's going on?
私だって知りたいわよ
That's what I like to know.
ダメだ
It ain't budging.
びくともしないよ
These windows are sealed up
窓
tight.
外も真っ暗でよく見えない
And it's pitch black out there. I can't make heads or tails of what I'm seeing.
どうなってるのよ
What the hell is going on?
ここやっぱり学校なのかな
Well, this is clearly a school building.
それにしてはなんか妙に机が小さい気がするんだよね
Don't the desks seem unusually small to you though?
小学校みたい
Like an elementary school?
小学校って
An elementary school?
まさか
It can't be. Can it? Exclamation mark.
どうしたの
What is it?
壁にプリントが
The printout on the wall.
人称連絡通信って
It says Heavenly Host Elementary. Notice to all faculty and students.
小学校
Heavenly
私
Host.
たちの学校
Isn't
桜
that
木学園が建つ前に取り壊された
the elementary school that preceded Kisaragi Academy? The one that was shut down and demolished?
何なの
Oh god, what's happening?
私たちどこにいるの
Where the hell are we?
先生はどこに行ったの
And where are our friends? And Miss Yui?
落ち着いて聖子
Calm down. Seiko, don't get so worked up. Deep breathing.
ごめん
Sorry.
聖子も私も手を握り合ったまま
Seiko and I just stood there in silence, hand in hand.
カチカチと音を立て
It
る
was the first time in my life that I'd been shaking so hard I could hear my teeth shatter.
頭の中がふわふわして今自分たちの置かれている状況を
I'd become completely lightheaded and couldn't even think straight. Sorry, much less wrap my brain around what was happening to
悪
us.
い夢かと期待してもちっとも
I kept telling myself,
消えてくれない
it's all a dream, some horrible nightmare. But no matter how hard I wished for it, I just couldn't wake up.
ただ静寂が苦しい
And the silence was the worst part of it all.
ダメ黙ってると
I couldn't take it anymore. I had to say something, anything.
ねえ何が何だかわからないけど
Hey, I don't have the slightest idea what's going on.
とにかく学校の外に出てみない
But how about we try finding a way out of here?
外に
A way out?
このままずっと震えていても何も解決しないと思うの
We can't just stand here quaking in terror. We need to do something, you know? Besides, I don't want to be in this creepy place any longer than I have to.
でも窓も開かないんだよ
But the windows are all sealed
硬い
shut.
とかじゃなくて
And I don't mean they're stuck or
ガチ
locked.
って空間に固定されてる感
It's
じ
like they're decorations on the wall. I don't even think they can
外に
open.
なんて出られるのかな
Is it even possible to leave this building?
ええだけど玄関とか非常口とかあれば
I'm not sure. But there might be an entranceway or an emergency exit or
そ
something.
こから外に出られるかもしれないじゃない
Some means of getting outside.
そうだねじっとしてたら
You're right. And it's a lot better than just standing
おか
around.
しくなっちゃいそうだし
I feel like I'm going to go all loony in here if we keep this up.
よしとにかくこの部屋を出ましょう
Okay then. First step is to leave this room.
私たちだけじゃなくひょっとしたら
We've got to keep our spirits up. After all, it's probably not just the two of us in here.
みんなもいるかもしれないし
The others have to be around somewhere, right?
みんなと一緒なら
Yeah. And if we can reunite
な
with
んと
them,
かなるかもしんないね
we'll find out a way out of here together. That's the spirit. had no reason to believe any of what I just said.
私もパニクってた
I was probably delirious, to be honest.
じっとしてると私も悲鳴を上げそうで
But I knew that if I didn't act, I'd start to go mad. I'd start to scream. I'd be inconsolable.
私に強がってみせた
So in desperation, I put on the strongest front I could manage. Oh. Character introductions. Use the eye to interact with any character and learn more about them. When you're done, exit through the door on the southeast side of the room to resume play. Alright, so we're like a floating island. A lone frog soaking in formalin sits up on the top shelf, eagerly awaiting dissection. Okay. Satoshi Machida, a 17-year-old student in Kisaragi Academy Senior High Class 2-9. Fairly average, but popular, known for being both kind and cowardly in equal measure. Despite his timidness, he is very personable and open, which complements his general sensitivity towards others to make him a natural leader. The one person ever to challenge that leadership is Naomi, who is consequently the only person to whom Satoshi regularly defers judgment. Naomi Nakashima, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class 2-9, and a classmate of Satoshi's since junior high, frequently greets Satoshi with, "Oh, not you again." Having lost her father a few years back, Naomi and her mother now depend on one another for moral support. Still, she remains optimistic and cheerful. Her home life has given her an interest in nursing, which she's intent on pursuing. She spends her time studying, aiming for acceptance at medical school. Seiko Shinohara, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class 2-9, lives very close to Naomi and generally accompanies her to and from school each day. A free spirit, she often says or does things that take others by surprise, though she's also easily forgiven due to her good nature and amiability. Her mother disappeared 3 years ago, leaving her with 3 younger siblings and a working father. As such, she basically serves as head of the household. Seiko seems to regard Naomi as a kindred spirit, and the two of them frequently have long conversations about their many dreams for the future. Yuka Machida, Satoshi's 14-year-old sister. Though she's an 8th grader at Kisaragi Academy Junior High School, she looks and acts much younger. In the Machida household, Yuka's always been the princess, generally getting her way and thus never really shedding her childlike behavior. Despite this, she yearns to grow up, often attempting to act older or braver than she is, which sometimes gets her into trouble. Sakutaro Morishiga, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class 2-9. He's been in theater club with Mayu since middle school and developed a real closeness with her. He finds socializing with anyone else to be more trouble than it's worth. However, so he typically regards his other classmates with indifference. He takes great pride in his family heritage and reacts violently if anyone makes fun of his name. The only exception is the nickname Mayu's given him, Sheik. Mayu Suzumoto, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class 2-9. Somehow looks much tinier than she actually is, but possesses a big heart and a bright personality. Accepts anyone and everyone with open arms, never playing favorites, which has earned her nearly universal regard amongst her fellow students. Unfortunately, due to familial circumstances, this was Mayu's last day at Kisaragi High. She'll be moving shortly, transferring to a new school. Ayumi Shinozaki, the 17-year-old appointed representative of Kisaragi High Class 2-9, often subjects her classmates to ghost stories and revels in hearing them scream. It's generally believed that she carries candles and other horror goods with her at all times, just in case an opportunity presents itself to use them. In truth, however, Ayumi wears this reputation as a mask to hide her own fear of the unknown, which rivals even Satoshi's in its intensity. When faced with any truly scary situation, her knees give out and panic sets in. Only her personal pride can break her out of this fear-induced state. Yoshiki Kishinuma, the 17-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class 2-9, often regarded as sarcastic and cynical, but as far as he's concerned, he's just being honest. Although generally not one to participate in events, his fondness for Satoshi and Ayumi means he'll make an exception now and again if either is involved. With intense drama at home, Yoshiki currently works part-time after school to afford rent on a small apartment where he lives alone. Miss Yui Shishido, a 23-year-old 11th grade English teacher at Kisaragi High, just started this semester after passing her teaching exam and is eager to make an impression. Although not a perfect instructor by any means, her unjaded zeal and enthusiasm are infectious, and her students seem generally responsive to her methods. Also serves as a teacher's assistant during homeroom for Class 2-9, and really seems to have connected with the students there. Alright, so that's the introduction of all the characters. And character introduction and return to the game. Yes, please. Alright. Come on, Naomi. Let's go. Right. Alright, we're gonna do a temporary save. As on the top left, we can see I've been playing for 42 minutes. The intro was also around like 5 minutes. So the video is already like at the 45-minute mark, which is like around the time that I want to play. We're gonna have the first few endings. Maybe we can finish the chapter in the next episode. But for now, this is all we have. This is the start of Corpse Party. A blood-covered repeated fear, it's called. Would be amazing if you guys stuck around for the next episode, which is going to release soon. And yeah, don't forget to give a like if you liked the episode, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time.